Hi, it's Miles Segers, the Magnetic Online Marketer. Hope you're having an incredible day or evening, depending on where you are. Got something really, really cool I want to share with you. And this is something that I personally have been looking for since I jumped online almost 3 years ago. As a matter of fact, I have an anniversary coming up. My third year anniversary is going to be coming up in a couple of weeks that I've been online marketing and selling products online. So let me get right to it. Let me just fix my other camera over here. Just checking all my controls because, guys, folks, I'm doing this live. I'm doing this for you. This is something you really need to see, something you need to really hear about. So if you're in a spot, maybe you're at work now, and or maybe you're driving, you're on your cell phone, and you can't really tune in and follow what I'm going to say, I suggest that you save this link and wait till you get to a comfortable spot, somewhere where you can actually sit down, really listen, and take some notes. Because what I'm going to share with you, my friend, what I'm going to share with you, I believe can absolutely change your life. Hands down, no exaggeration, can absolutely change your life. So let me get right to it. It's called Project Breakthrough. Now, what Project Breakthrough is, it's the 14-day program designed for anyone that's marketing or selling products online. You could be an internet marketer, an affiliate marketer, what have you. Whatever you're doing online, it's going to give you the ability to earn your very first commission, to earn money online. Now, here's what's significant. I want you to listen to me very carefully. Here's the reason why we are focusing on being able to earn your very first commission online, because I'm going to share some stats with you real quick. And these stats are not, they're not the most positive thing, but it is what it is. Do you know that? And we've taken a survey. I personally surveyed hundreds of people on my list to find out the truth of what's really going on in the internet marketing industry. Do you know that only 3%, I believe it's really about 2%, only about 2% of people who jump online and are trying to make money online, trying to build a business online, only 2% are making any money online. And the other 98%, those people really aren't making any money online. And the ones that are making a little money online are making less than $100 per month. Ridiculous. Totally ridiculous in an industry where you can take somebody without any education. I mean, I have personal friends of mine that have not finished high school, haven't been to college, making hundreds of $1,000s a year. Some of them are making millions of dollars a year. So why am I sharing this with you? I'm sharing this with you because I want to change those statistics, and I want you to be part of it. There's no reason why. Listen, this is my personal opinion, and I know this is true. There's no reason why, if someone is given the right tools and the right training, that they cannot build a successful business online. Listen, this is not like going to college or passing the bar exam or becoming a doctor. We're talking about being able to build a business online that I certainly believe anyone can do. So now that I've said all that, so you're probably asking yourself, well, Miles, you're kind of you're kind of describing me. So what's the problem? Why aren't people able to generate money online, or to generate the type of money they'd like to generate online? Why is that? Well, I believe number one, the whole internet industry. Listen, I'm gonna share something with you right now that I think is going to shake some people up. I think is going to get probably some people a little upset with me, but I don't really care about that, because listen, I have a vision, and my vision is to help as many people as I can, as many people who out there want to change their life, do something significant with your life. So I'm hoping that's you. So My vehicle for helping people change their lives is by using the power of the internet. And my friend, I'm here to tell you, it's powerful. It's extremely powerful. Let me share a story with you. Quick story. It's about a guy like you, or if you're a woman, okay, a person like you know, man or woman, we're all the same. We're, it doesn't matter where we're from. It doesn't matter what race we are. It doesn't matter what our nationality, what country we're from. We all have the same goals and desires for our family. Trust me. I've been all over the world. Okay, I've talked to all kinds of different people, and listen, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, we are all the same. So I want to share a story with you about a guy. Now, this guy had, you know, grew up wanting the American dream, just like you. This guy, you know, went through high school, got good grades, went on to a very prestigious, good university, got good grades there, and also graduated graduated with an accounting degree. In fact, this particular guy that I'm talking about, he actually, you know, a lot of people go to college and they don't know what they want to major in. Well, this particular guy knew what he wanted to major in when he was, actually, I believe he was like 12 or 13. He knew he wanted to be an accountant, okay? And the reason why he knew he wanted to be an accountant, because his uncle was an accountant. So he was looking at his uncle as the role model to become an accountant. So anyway, fast forward. Went to college, graduated with a degree in accounting. Once exposed to the real world and how challenging it was, number one, to get a job, and number two, to keep a job, he became frustrated with accounting. He became frustrated with his company closing down the department he was in, laying him off, and having to keep finding a new job, sending out resumes, that whole thing. Maybe you might know what I'm talking about. So he got frustrated with the accounting industry, and he decided to go into another industry, which was the computer industry. And in fact, he became part of a corporation's tech support department, you know, just handling just general computer issues. You know, a person had an issue with their computer. In fact, this guy actually went back to school. He went to technical school to learn how to do server administration, you know, networking, computer support. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe that's you. Same thing. After graduating from this technical school, this guy went out in the world, went back to corporate America, found a job easily, no problem, found a job. Okay. Here's the problem. Same thing happened. Being at a corporation, this guy got laid off. His job was shipped overseas. Again, I understand that companies do that a lot because a lot of times it's cheaper. The labor is cheaper. It's cheaper to hire somebody overseas. And with the technology, you know, you don't even really need to be in the office to do your job that much anymore. But anyway, so I want you to see the comparison. I want you to see the comparison where this guy did all the right things, graduated with an accounting degree, went back to school, got certified for computer support, went back to corporate America, got laid off, had a great job, got laid off, sent out more resumes, got another job, fantastic company, lasted for a couple of years, got laid off again. Not because of his performance, but because the company was restructuring. They had to look out for their bottom line. So this guy, getting more and more frustrated, decided to, you know what? I am done. I am wiping my hands to corporate America. I'm going to try something else. And what this guy decided to do is he decided to go into the real estate industry. Yes, decided to become a real estate investor, and then also decided to become a real estate agent. This way he had his license, okay? And he was also an investor. Did really well. Was making a lot of money, hand over fist. Until the end of 2008, when the market crashed. And even if you're not in real estate, I'm sure you're aware that the market really tanked, started to tank in 2007, and then 2008, the bottom just fell out. But you know what? This particular guy, even though the market had crashed, he decided to keep going. He decided that, you know what, I'm the type of guy where I don't give up. I'm persistent. I'm going to keep going. So this guy kept going. Now, little do you know, as I said, this guy was a real estate investor. So not only was he flipping properties and flipping contracts, something we call wholesaling, he was also accumulating rental properties. And what's nice is, he had these properties. There were mortgages on the properties, but they were occupied. The tenants were paying the mortgage. And then there was a little money left over, and that was the profit. But you know what? When the market crashed in 2008, everything seemed to go down with it. So what also went down with it, a lot of the tenants that this guy had, for some reason, now if you're a tenant, I'm sure you're not that type of tenant. But the type of tenant I'm talking about was they stopped paying their rent. I don't know why. Well, I think I do know why. Because you understand, the whole economy was it was tied into the real estate market. So when real estate went down, it didn't just affect the real estate industry, it affected everything. A lot of people got laid off from jobs that weren't directly related to real estate. So tenants stopped paying, but the mortgage still needed to be paid. The bank still needed to get their money. Now, who do you think had to pay those mortgages when the tenants upped and left, or worse yet, stayed in the property and just didn't pay? Who do you think had to pay those mortgages? You got it. The investor, the real estate investor. So this guy kept hanging on. He was paying the mortgages out of his pocket. Now, what's actually worse, listen to me. You really got to listen to this story. It's important. Because even though you may not have a background in real estate, what I'm sharing with you, it's going to apply to you. So listen. So this guy kept going. He kept going forward, paying these mortgages. Banks are calling, bill collectors are calling, and his mind was focused on keeping the business afloat. So while he was able to pay these mortgages, remember, he also had personal bills, okay? He also had his own mortgage. He also had electricity, cable, the general monthly personal bills that weren't being paid. Oh, and also, forgot, he had a car payment that wasn't getting paid. So his car was about to be repossessed. His personal house was about to be foreclosed on. But yet, he's steady trying to pay these empty properties, pay the mortgage. Well, you know what? The bottom totally fell out. At one point, he wasn't even able to pay these mortgages anymore, let alone his own bills. Now, his wife was working, but she was chipping in as much as she could, but she couldn't help with this mess, this dilemma that was going on. One solution, well, there's many solutions, but the solution that she thought of, or she gave him an ultimatum, and you know what? The guy, he thought of it too. They kind of came to a meeting of the minds and made a decision. And the decision was, this guy needs to go back to corporate America. After all, he's got a degree. He can go back to corporate America. He's got a technical degree also. He's got an accounting degree. He's got a computer support certification degree. He can go back to corporate America and get on that hamster wheel. At least it's a job. He may not have it for long because they're probably going to outsource again. The department's going to be restructured, but at least he'll have a job to start paying the bills. So that was the ultimatum that his wife gave him. In fact, she said, listen, she said, if you're not able to start bringing some money into this house, you're going to have to get a job. And when the guy heard that, because remember, now he hadn't been working in corporate America for like 6 or 7 years. He had a taste of having his own business, setting his own hours, being an entrepreneur, calling the shots, not having a boss. He was used to that. So when he heard that, well, you may have to go back to corporate America, a shiver just went through his body. This guy was devastated. He said to himself, I don't want to go back to corporate America. I need to do something. I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to go back into real estate, but I don't want to go back to corporate America. I need to do something. Here's the thing. I believe everything in life really does happen for a reason. Right now, you're watching this webinar hangout that I'm doing for you. I believe you're here for a reason, my friend. I don't believe that, you were just bored and you opened the email. I believe you're here for a reason. And here's why I'm going to tell you that. This guy who was in real estate, of course, had other real estate friends. You're in the industry, you have other people doing what you do. He had a buddy who was in real estate doing what he was doing extremely well. But his buddy was doing something on the side. And what his buddy was doing on the side, he was marketing and selling products on the internet. And when this guy heard what he was doing, he talked to his buddy and he said, hey, how you doing with that? And his buddy told him that, well, I'm kind of moving more in that direction now. I'm actually making more money in my internet marketing business than I am with my real estate business. But at the time, the guy listened to what his buddy had to say. He thought it was cool, but he just kind of kept it on the back burner. He didn't at the time also get into internet marketing. He just liked the idea of not having to leave the house, okay? Not having to go and inspect properties, not having to deal with contractors, not having to deal with tenants, not having to drive around people in your back seat as a real estate agent. Because remember, he was also a real estate agent. So he liked the idea of not having to do all those things. But I guess his mind was so focused on keeping his real estate business afloat that internet marketing just kind of stayed on the back burner. So again, as I told you, this guy was faced with an ultimatum. His wife had told him, look, you need to do something. You need to bring some money in this house, or you need to go back to corporate America. So when the guy heard that, he said, what if I tried internet marketing? After all, my buddy, he made a lot of money with it. Now, the guy had no experience at all, hadn't done any internet marketing, but he knew people around him were doing it. So he decided to, I might say, take a chance and put his hat in the internet marketing arena. Now, how do you think I know this guy so well? Well, this guy I'm talking about is me. I'm that guy. And 3 years ago, back in December, it was December of 2012. So as I'm telling you, I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary. Back in December of 2012, I made a decision that no matter what, I was not going back to corporate America. And again, nothing against corporate America. Maybe you're working for corporate America. You love your job. We need to have workers, okay? We need to have people to work for these corporations. Absolutely. But it wasn't for me, okay? I was at the point where I was able to call my own shots from the real estate industry. So I needed to do something else. I needed, and plus I don't like traveling. I don't like commuting, okay? I don't like having to drive in traffic and the whole rat race type. Again, I didn't tell you this, but when I was in corporate America, I was a very unhappy person. I was going through the motions. I was smiling at the right people, but I really did not enjoy my job, and I did not enjoy driving an hour to work and an hour back. Life is too short. Going through life miserable, I don't believe that's what God intended. I don't believe that's what God really put us here for. So anyway, so I decided to give internet marketing a try. And you know what? I believe that God puts people in our life for a reason. I believe that God puts us on a path. And my friend, who I'm going to give a shout out to, this is a true story, what I'm telling you. This is not something made up to sell you something. This is a true story. So I'm going to give my friend props. By the way, he's still in real estate. He's doing quite well. He's still in real estate. My friend's name is Chris Chico. When you have a chance, go ahead and Google him on the internet. He's a fantastic guy. He absolutely was responsible for, he's one of the people that are responsible for where I am right now. He gave me that catalyst, pointed me in the direction, because you know what? Corporate America was okay. Real estate was good. I enjoyed it. Real estate is a great industry, but it really wasn't my calling. I found my calling with internet marketing. This is what I believe. I know God put me on this earth to do. I love what I do. I love helping people, teaching people, coaching people, mentoring people, helping them change your life. And again, the vehicle that we use, the vehicle that I use to help people change their lives, I use the internet and all the power of the internet that it offers. So let me move on here. I jumped online about 3 years ago, had no clue what I was doing, no clue. I was on everybody's list. I was getting tons of emails, tons of advertisements. Join me, buy this program, join me, do this, do this, do that, do that. Maybe like you are. You get tons of emails every day. I still get tons of emails, although I know what to look for. I know what to pick and choose. You don't. You probably tried a lot of things. Maybe you've been online for a while. Maybe you're doing pretty good, but you're kind of stuck. Maybe you're stuck at making $5,000 a month. Maybe you're making $10,000 a month consistently, but you're stuck. You want to be able to scale that up to $20,000 and $30,000. And the reason why you want to do that, because you and I both know, there are people right now, personal friends of mine, students of mine, making 5 figures a month. I have friends making $50,000 a month. Now, whether you want to believe me or not, that's irrelevant. But I think you're a smart person. I think you do know that there are people making $50,000, $100,000 a month on the internet. Can you do that? Well, of course you can't do it day one, but you can certainly do it if you decide to build a business online and take that business and scale it up over time. Excuse me. You can certainly do that. So let me just finish my story with you. And then I want to talk to you about Project Breakthrough and how I believe Project Breakthrough can absolutely change your life. So back in December of 2012, leading into January of 2013, I decided I'm going to be an internet marketer. I am going to build a business online, marketing and selling somebody else's product. And that's the way I recommend everybody do. Again, there's 3 ways. Well, there's more, but there's 3 major ways you can make money online. Number 1, you can make money online selling somebody else's product. Number 2, you can create your own product, but that's a lot of work, and that's not for somebody starting out. I do recommend down the line, if you really get into this industry, you may want to create your own product. It's not that difficult, but that's not something you want to do it in the beginning. Plus, you got to deal with you got to have support. You got to have technical support. There's just a lot of things that you need to do. So that's not something I recommend in the beginning. The other thing you can do, you can sell physical products. I have friends of mine that are doing, they're doing the eBay thing where they're selling physical products online, and some of them even have products stacked up in their garage. That's okay, but that's not for me. I think one of the best ways, especially if you're brand new like I was back in December of 2012, is to sell someone else's product. You just model what they're doing and just follow the path that they've already created for you. So that's what I did. I was new. So I decided to become an affiliate and sell someone else's product. And listen, one very important thing is I did something. Well, back then I did a couple of things that was responsible for my success, but I didn't really know what I was doing. I just did the things that I needed to do and they worked. Maybe there was a little luck involved, but those things I did, I didn't know you were supposed to do those things, but I did them. Now I know. And of course, those things, anybody that comes to work with me, or I coach or what have you, I teach them those things. Okay. I help people learn from my mistakes. Don't do what I did that didn't work, but do what I did that worked, is what I'm trying to say. So here's a couple of things I did. Number one, I found a mentor. I found someone else that was already doing what I wanted to do. And that doesn't take a genius to figure that out. I had no clue how to get started. So I said, let me look around. Let me look around and find out somebody who is already doing what I want to do, somebody that's already making money online, somebody that's making a lot of money online, okay? And I'm going to get with this person, and I'm just going to model what they do. I'm going to listen to what they tell me to do. Whatever I need to do. If I need to pay them a little money to get started, I'll do that. And again, of course, I was broke in 2012, but again, I don't make excuses. I come up with solutions. That's just how I was raised. You know, us Segers, we don't give up. So even though I was broke, I borrowed a little bit of money back then, just a little bit, not a lot. I borrowed a little money back then to get my business started. And I got a mentor, found somebody that was already doing what I was doing. That's the number one thing I did. I found a mentor. Number two, I tapped into a system that was already in place, you know, a product that was already selling, a product that was already doing good. You know, people wanted it. You know, I think it would have been really difficult to find a product that people weren't really interested in. And I kind of had to try to build up this product myself. I wouldn't have been able to do that anyway. I was brand new. I had no clue. So those are the two things I do. I found a mentor and I found a product that was already performing well on the internet. And I just tapped in. And you know what? Within my first 3 weeks, in fact, it wasn't even 3 weeks. It was about 2.5 weeks. I had earned a little over $15,000 online. 15 grand. And you know what, my friend? My life at that point changed. And it changed for the better, and it changed for good. Because it proved to me that, yeah, I see other people making money online. I see people posting on Facebook. I see people sending out campaigns, promotions, talking about the money they've made. And I don't believe they're any better than me. I know they're not smarter than me. Hey, I've been to college. I've been to technical school. I know they're no smarter than me. So if they're doing it, all I need to do is figure out how they did it. But you got to remember, back then I was brand new. I was a newbie. They call it, you know, I really hate that term. I think it's kind of disrespectful, but they call people who just jumped online newbies. And I was a newbie. When I earned that $15,000, I'm going to share something with you that I don't think I've ever shared this with anybody. I didn't even share this in my marketing in the past as I really groomed and started to become a marketer. When I made that $15,000, do you know that I really had no clue how I did it? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm being very honest with you. When I made that 15 grand within 2.5 weeks, I did certain things that needed to be done, but again, I didn't know I needed to do those things. I just kind of did them. I found that mentor actually by accident. I found him on the internet by accident. And, you know, listening to his sales videos and his presentation, I just liked his personality. He just won me over. So I found him by accident. I found the product that I decided to promote by accident. And I believe I made that money by accident. Fast forward looking back, I know how I did it now. Now I understand how I did it. Back then, I really didn't know. What's cool is people I work with, okay, we have the ability to share with you exactly how a guy that came from corporate America that was struggling, somewhat failed in the real estate industry, how he was able to jump online in 2.5 weeks and earn $15,000. I know how I did it now. And what's cool about it is the way I did that is part of what you're going to learn in Project Breakthrough. That's why I'm so excited about Project Breakthrough. That's why I believe, listen, there's some people out there that might not agree with me. That's fine. It's okay if we agree to disagree. I believe anyone who's online, especially if you just jumped online, but if you're online, you have a business online. I don't care if you're making $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month, or you've never earned your first dime. I don't care. Whatever end of the spectrum you're in, I believe that every single person out there that has an online business needs to become part of Project Breakthrough. Why? Because the person that's never made any money online, their only goal and outcome, all they think about probably almost 24/7 is, wow, how can I make my first dollar online? How can I make my first $100 online? How can I make my first $500 online? That consumes them. I know it does, because I speak to people every day. And those of you that are online right now, maybe you think you're kind of a hot shot, you're doing well, you're making $5,000, $10,000 a month online. I know something about you. I know you're not comfortable. I know you'd like to scale that up. I know you'd like to double that. Listen, who do you know out there that's making $10,000 a month online that wouldn't like to make 20? Who? I'll sit back. I'll sit here and wait till you think of someone. Who do you know out there that's making $50,000 a month online wouldn't like to make 100? Nobody. Again, I'm not saying money is everything, but money does help the world go around. You know, money is an important part of your life. It's an important part of my life. So we all like to make more. Maybe you want to give it away to your favorite charity. I don't know. I don't care. But we all want to make more. So, as I said, Project Breakthrough is for anyone who's online, and number one is trying to make their first dollar online, and number two, maybe you're already online, but you want to be able to take your business, scale it up, and create some leverage. So let me tell you just a little bit more about Project Breakthrough. So Project Breakthrough, again, let's recap, let's review. Project Breakthrough is a 14-day step-by-step program. As a matter of fact, and again, I've been online for 3 years now, and in 3 years, I feel like I've been here 30 years. Again, because I've learned so much. I've accomplished a lot online. And so I've seen it all right? I'm on everybody's list. And I can tell you right here and now, as I'm making this video, there is nothing out there like Project Breakthrough. I believe there will be some copycats, depending on when you're watching this video. There may already be copycats. That's fine. They say flattery is sincere, is how do they say that? Sincerest form is flattery, you know, when you're copying somebody. So, hey, it's cool. But Project Breakthrough is the industry's first step-by-step, hold your hand training for brand new people entering this industry, this internet marketing industry that I love. That's number one. Number two, it's also really cool because It's geared also for all you veterans. Maybe you're a veteran. Again, maybe you're making $5,000, $7,000 a month, but you're kind of stuck. Every month is kind of the same. You can't seem to break through and get to that next level and maybe even automate your business where you can take some time off. Hey, listen, I love what I do. Absolutely love what I do. But I do have another life. Those of you that know me know that I love to dance. My wife and I, we love to dance. We are salsa dancers. I dance 2 to 3 times a week. We're able to, everywhere we go, we dance. Whether we're traveling in this country, out of this country. By the way, if you didn't know, salsa's all over the world. So we love to travel. We love to dance. We love to spend time with the family. And we're able to do that because I've been able to really automate my business using the stuff, the training, and the skills that you're going to learn in Project Breakthrough. So let me recap. Here's our outcome for Project Breakthrough. For anyone that wants to get involved, and again, I'm telling you, if you are online, if you're thinking about getting online, if you're already online, I'm telling you, you need to become part of Project Breakthrough. Project Breakthrough, again, it's a 14-day step program. It's going to give you an opportunity to make, your first dollar online within 14 days. And as a matter of fact, I know something. I believe you'll be able to do it way less than 14 days. You'll be able to do it. You'll be able to earn your first dollar online as you're going through Project Breakthrough, even before you get to the 14-day point. If you follow step by step what we recommend you do. Let me say that again. If not leaving. Well, I see step 9, but I'm uncomfortable with doing step 9. I'm not going to do step 9. If you exclude steps of the program, you don't follow what we instruct you to do. I'm not saying you won't make money. You probably will, but I can't guarantee that you will. And also, let's just say you're going through Project Breakthrough and you skip a day or you skip a step and 14 days is up and you earn $1,000. Who's to say that you couldn't have earned $2,000 if you hadn't skipped that step? Something to think about. So that's the number 1 outcome of Project Breakthrough. Number 2, and this is something that I see a lot. In fact, I don't just see it. It happened to me. Remember I told you three years ago I earned a little over $15,000 in my first 2.5 weeks? And I was hot. You couldn't tell me anything. But you know what? I ran into a problem. The problem I ran into was I wasn't able to repeat that. Kind of took me I did eventually, but it kind of took me a little bit of time. I wasn't able to repeat that. So what's cool about Project Breakthrough is once you've earned that first income online, Project Breakthrough is going to break it down for you and show you how you did it. See, that's the missing piece. That was the piece I was missing back then. I didn't understand how I did it. But Project Breakthrough is going to clearly give you the understanding, and it's going to show you, the program is going to show you how you made that money. So this way, guess what? You can do it again. And you can do it at will. I mean, I don't want to go too far out because I want to remain compliant here, but I'm telling you, you can almost print money. Listen, how many of you, well, talking to you, do you know how to ride a bike? You probably do. Do you know how to ride a bike? Listen, I know how to ride a bike. I grew up riding. I love riding bikes. I stopped riding a bike when I'm not talking a motorcycle, I'm talking a bike where you pedal. I stopped riding a bike when I went to college. Okay, it's in my late teens. I hadn't rode a bike in 20 years or so. Yeah, in my late 30s, not too far from that now, but when I was in my late 30s, I decided to jump on a bike again. And do you know, I got on that bike and I rode that bike like nothing. The memory, the nervous system, the muscle memory. I rode a bike and it hadn't been 20 years. So what I'm telling you is once you learn how to do something and do it correctly, you can do it over and over and over again. And that's the beauty, and that's the power. And that's the power of Project Breakthrough. Number three, for all you veterans out there and for all you people that are new, maybe you're brand new, well, you're going to make your first dollar online. You're going to make your first $100 online. You'll be able to make your first $500 online, but you don't want to stay there. No, I'm assuming, could be wrong. I'm assuming you want to build a business online. Even if you love your job, maybe you don't want to quit your job. You want to do this part-time, but you want to really scale your business up. You want to be able to turn that $500 a month part-time business into $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 part-time money that you're doing on the side. So you want to be able to scale your business, and you want to be able to leverage your business. Project Breakthrough is going to teach you how to do that. Now, I want to share another thing with you before I let you go. I want to share something else with you. Depending on when you're watching this video, Project Breakthrough is not available to the general public. I'm going to remind you at the end. Depending on when you're watching this, it is. But right now, as I'm shooting this, it's not. So if you want to become part of Project Breakthrough, there's going to be a button below this video. Click on that and listen. I'm telling you straight, as a marketer, get on my list. Get on my waiting list. I'm building a separate list just for people like you. And the minute that Project Breakthrough is available, I'm going to send you an email. So when you do get on my list, make sure that's just stuff I was going to tell you at the end, but I'm telling you now. Make sure that you have my email address. We call it whitelisting. It's really just adding it to your favorites, especially with Google. If you have a Google, a Gmail account, you know that Google, maybe you don't know, but Google has certain sections, promotion, social. Make sure that my emails are going to go to your primary section, because if it doesn't, you're not going to be aware of when Project Breakthrough is available. And I'm telling you, I'm not forcing this down your throat. I'm telling you the truth. If you want to build a business online and make money online, I'm telling you, my friend, you need to be part of Breakthrough. I'm going to share one more case study with you, quick case study, that's going to really give you an understanding of the power of Project Breakthrough. A couple months ago, I did something that if you had asked me 3 years ago, I would have said, you're nuts. You're crazy. Nobody can do that. In fact, I heard people do that, but those people are lying. They're probably running a scam. They're just trying to take your money. And nobody's making. I know there's people. I do know there's people making $50,000 a month and beyond. But what I was able to do a few months ago, I really hadn't known anybody to be able to do that. I don't know. In fact, I knew one or two people personally that could do. In fact, my mentor, of course, the guy who really took me under his wing when I came online. He was able to do it, but he's my mentor. But I never really knew anybody personally at my level that could do what I did 3 months ago. So what did you do, Miles? All right, here's what I did. I was able to generate a little over $25,000 in a 24-hour span, basically one day, promoting somebody else's product. I didn't even own the product, promoting somebody else's product. Here's what's cool about that. Remember I told you I earned $15,000 3 years ago? Didn't know what I was doing. This time, fast forward almost 2.5 years into it, I knew what I was doing. And what I did is I designed a strategic campaign, something you're going to learn in Project Breakthrough. I designed something called a strategic campaign. And when I did that, it allowed me to earn. Let me just put an income disclaimer here. I don't consider myself typical. I'm not the average online marketer because I don't do things in an average way. I do things in a strategic way. So, income disclaimer. Not saying that you're going to go out and earn $25,000 in one day. I'm saying if you want to do that and you follow exactly what we recommend in Project Breakthrough, I believe you can do that. But that's going to be totally up to you. So anyway, what I did is I built a strategic campaign, actually a funnel, something else you're going to learn. Maybe you're brand new, you don't understand these terms, but you'll learn. And listen, this business is easy. It is. I'm not going to, the business takes work. It's a real business. It's not an overnight thing. It takes work, but when you get into the flow, and when you're working with somebody that can really help you, like me, the business becomes easy and it's fun. I absolutely love what I do. Maybe you can kind of feel it coming through the video here. Excuse me, I feel like I'm catching a little bit of cold for some reason. Holiday season here. So I built a strategic campaign, and that allowed me to generate over $25,000 in one day. But the thing is, what's really cool, I knew how I did it. The way I did it is by using the stuff, the training that you are going to learn in Project Breakthrough. How to build a strategic campaign, how to set up your campaign blueprint, how to actually pick and choose the right strategic cross-promotional products, something you're going to learn in Project Breakthrough, how to tie it all together. And we're also going to share with you, I'm going to share with you exactly all the tools that I use, all the software that I use. Here's the cool part. This is going to blow you away. I think this video has been going long enough. I could talk about internet marketing and Project Breakthrough all night. I'm just telling you, this is something you need to do. I don't care what company you're in. I really don't care. I don't care what you're promoting. I don't care if you built your own product and you're doing well. I don't care if you're afraid of computers. You've never sold anything online. You're brand new. You're like me 2.5 years ago, and you're like, I need to do something. I'm going to be getting laid off. I'm not making enough money. I need to do something to augment my income. Maybe I should try making money online. If that's you, I really don't care. You need to become part of Project Breakthrough. I believe this is the opportunity right here that can really absolutely change your life as it's done mine. But before I let you go, maybe you've clicked on that button already. I don't know. But here's something that's going to absolutely blow you away. I have a vision to help as many people as I can change their lives. You know, it's not all about making money online. Making money online is just the pathway, the vehicle to having a better life, to creating a lifestyle. That's what it's really all about. Listen, money is just a tool. You and I know it. Money is going to allow you to get that brand new car, to move into that better house, to go on that European vacation. Money is just a tool. The ultimate goal for you is to be able to enjoy your life. And I want to help as many people as I can do that. Just like my mentor has helped me. And I still work with my mentor. In fact, my mentor is the guy that has designed Project Breakthrough. The guy who started me over 3 years ago is going to be teaching you how to create your breakthrough online. And I'm also going to be helping you. Yes, we'll be working together one-on-one, helping you create that first breakthrough online. And again, I'm not forgetting, maybe you're a veteran. I'm going to help you, myself, my mentor, the guy who designed the Project Breakthrough program. We are going to help you break through and get to the next level. So I wanted to save the best for last. Here's the best part. Project Breakthrough, my friend. I actually can't believe I'm even going to say what I'm going to say. It's absolutely incredible. But you know what? I love, again, I guess I think you can feel it coming through. I love helping people get their first breakthrough, helping people change their life. Listen, as I'm shooting this, we're a couple days away from Thanksgiving here in the United States. Right before, we're a couple weeks before Christmas. I love Christmas. I love being able to treat people. I love being able to treat my wife, my children. I love being able to buy whatever I want and give them whatever they want. I'm able to do that now because I've learned the concepts and training that are in Project Breakthrough. And I think what I'm about to tell you, because it's the holiday season, depending on when you're watching this, I think it's really, really fitting. My friend, to go through Project Breakthrough, to get access to Project Breakthrough, the cost to do that is absolutely zero. Yeah, I did not stutter. I'll say it again. To get access to Project Breakthrough, depending on when you're watching this, maybe it's available right now just by clicking on the button. But if you're watching this and it's, I just recently shot this, it's not quite available yet. As a matter of fact, I am actually going through Project Breakthrough myself. I am a product of the product. I'm actually on day 6 right now. It is absolutely incredible. Incredible. Again, I'm on day 6 right now as I'm shooting this. If I had applied what I've learned just up to day 6 a few months ago, it wouldn't have been a $25,000 day. And I know me. I know my potential. It would not have been a $25,000 day. It would have been a $50,000 day if I knew what I knew now. Because let me tell you something, my friend. My mentor, the guy that designed this program, he has pulled out all of the stops. He's showing you things that the quote gurus and people that have made a lot of money online, they won't share with you. The stuff, when you buy those courses from gurus, listen, when you're buying those courses and programs from other people, gurus, quote, I hate that term, but quote gurus, what they're sharing with you is surface stuff. Most of them, I would say 99% of them, are not sharing with you how they really built your business. And why aren't they doing that? Because they want to keep you trapped. They want to keep you buying more stuff from them. So you buy something, you have a little success, but you don't quite break through. So you need to buy something else. And then they sell you something else. We're not doing that here. We want to give you access to Project Breakthrough absolutely 100% free. Free, my friend. Reason why we're doing this? We want to make a statement. We are sick and tired of people struggling online. I personally think it's ridiculous, this industry that I love, that only 3% of people are making enough money to live on. What about the other 97%? That's who Project Breakthrough is for. It's also for that 3% that wants to scale and leverage your business, take it to another level. So again, my friend, I hope you've enjoyed this information that I'm sharing with you. I'm gave you a little bit about my background, pretty much shared some things with you that I really haven't shared with anyone else, but I think it's time. God has really blessed me and my family with this internet marketing business that I love so much. So I want to invite you right now. I want to invite you to click on the button below. Who knows? There could be a button over there. It could be a button over there. Wherever that button is, click on that button, my friend, and become part of Project Breakthrough. You and I, together, we are going to change this industry for the better. Become a member of Project Breakthrough for free. Take the training. Take the training. Go through the 14-day program and apply it to your business. Get back to me with your results. What do I want? I want something. Oh, yeah, I want something. I want to hear about your success. If you don't mind, Share your testimonial with me. Create a video. Write a letter, email, whatever you want to do. I know you're going to have success when you go through Project Breakthrough. That goes without saying. See, I already know. You don't know. I already know you're going to have a breakthrough. And when you have that breakthrough, I'd really love if you would share with me, share it with the entire world, how you were able to break through. And then do me one more thing. Share your breakthrough with someone else and show them how they can do it too, exactly how I'm sharing my past breakthroughs and current breakthroughs with you. So with that said, my friend, my name is Miles Segers. They call me the Magnetic Online Marketer. I'm here for you. If you have any questions, about Project Breakthrough. But again, listen, it's free. There's nothing to buy. It's free. So I want to invite you to sign up for Project Breakthrough, go through it, apply it to your business. Or if you don't have a business, go through the training and get started and build a business online and change your life, my friend. That's what it's about. It's about taking this internet marketing game, taking the power of the internet and using it to change your life the way it's changed mine. So with that said, I'm happy. I'm happy because I know that you're going to take that next step. I know you're going to go through Project Breakthrough, and I know it's going to create a major impact on your life. Again, I'm Miles Segers, the Magnetic Online Marketer. Thank you for listening. Listen, I'm part of Project Breakthrough. I'll see you on the inside. So hope you have a great day, a great evening, depending on where you're at. And again, I'll see you on the inside of Project Breakthrough.